Hey everybody, this is Greg Mannix. I'm CEO at Novarum Biosciences, a medical device startup. I'm on my way home from a couple of conferences I went to last week to Valencia. This is the end of about 15 partnering conferences that I've been to over the last 2 years. Looking for funding, looking for partners. I tell you, these events are expensive. Each one is in the 3,000 to 4,000 euro range to just attend. And if you want to present, then it's in the 4,000 to 5,000 euro range plus VAT tax. It's really a lot of money. I see at these conferences that the ratio of investors to startup companies is really low. The two conferences I went to last week, one of them had a ratio of 1 investor for every 5 companies, and the other one had a ratio of 1 investor for every 6 companies. That's just got to make it more difficult to get meetings with investors. It's a no-brainer. So I consistently hear from other companies that they're always disappointed with the number of investor meetings that they get at these conferences. And when I put down 4,000 euros and then another 500 to 1,000 for travel expenses, I would like to get at least 20 meetings over a couple of days. I think that's a reasonable expectation. And then you can say, I got a decent ROI on this money that I spent. And companies that I talk to rarely get 10 meetings, and usually it's a lot less than that. You would think that by presenting and paying extra money that you would have a different experience and make more investor connections. But the format at these conferences is usually not very favorable to meeting more investors. You pitch in a room where you don't know who you're pitching to, you don't know who's in the room. And at some of the bigger conferences, they have so many rooms where companies are pitching at the same time because it's great business for them to sell the pitching opportunity for 5,000 euros a pop, that you have all these rooms and a lot of them are almost empty. The meetings that I just came back from, the format was a 9-minute pitch. I saw some really good companies pitching, and it just seemed sad to me that after paying all that money and doing a really great pitch, there was just a dead silence. No questions, no feedback, no interaction of any kind. I think these conferences really need to think about how they can give more value to startup companies who, after all, are the ones who pay all this money to go. And it's about time that these conferences really focus on helping these companies get funded and not of draining the funding of the startup companies. That's just my 2 cents. Yeah, I'm happy to talk to anybody who would like to discuss it.